BEP3030 Globalization and Internationalization Slides by Matthew Turk. Internationalization of Honda and Mitsubishi. Good morning. Today we'll be exploring the fascinating world of internationalization, the strategic process companies use to adapt their operations for success in global markets. In an era of intensifying globalization and fierce competition, understanding how firms approach internationalization is more crucial than ever. Our focus today is on two prominent Japanese automakers, Honda and Mitsubishi, as we compare and contrast their distinct journeys in navigating the complexities of international business landscapes. Both companies, headquartered in Japan, have become major players in the global automotive industry, ranking 65th and 57th respectively on the Fortune 500 list. Before we dive into the specifics of Honda and Mitsubishi, let's lay the groundwork of internationalization as a framework. The key elements of internationalization first involves market selection. This is the critical process of pinpointing the most promising foreign markets to enter. This requires a thorough assessment of factors like market size, growth potential, competitive landscape, and political and economic stability. Once a company identifies target markets, it can and must then determine the optimum entry mode. This involves choosing from various methods such as exporting, licensing, joint ventures, or establishing a wholly owned subsidy through foreign direct investment, also known as FDI. Each entry mode comes with its own set of advantages and disadvantages related to control, resource commitment, and risk. Advantages and disadvantages of Step 2. Exporting allows for economies of scale and it's a low-risk investment into international marketplaces. But trade barriers and the distance to the relative markets is the main negative exporting. However, over the years, academics and practitioners have developed different theoretical lenses to examine internationalization. This is Step 3. The traditional school emphasis a gradual step-by-step approach, often starting with exporting and progressively increasing commitment as experience and knowledge of this foreign market grows. In contrast, the new venture school advocates for a rapid internationalization, arguing that firms can leverage their unique capabilities to seize opportunities in foreign markets quickly. Strategic approaches recognize that the choice of entry mode is complex and can be influenced by many factors, like the desire for control and the resources that are needed. Moving on to Honda specifically. From its early days, Honda embraced a more global outlook than most Japanese practitioners, being the first to establish manufacturing facilities in the US in 1982. This bold move was driven by the vision of its founder, Soichiro Honda, marked a pivotal step in their internationalization strategy. Today, Honda boasts a vast manufacturing network spanning across North America, Asia, South America, and other regions. Honda's market selection strategy reflects its aim to develop global vehicles, designed to appeal to a wide range of customers worldwide, rather than creating cars tailored solely for specific regions. This approach is exemplified by the Civic model, which enjoys its largest market in the US today. Foreign direct investment, FDI, stands out as a cornerstone of Honda's entry mode strategy. Their numerous manufacturing plants around the world serve as a testament to their commitment to establishing a strong local presence in the market. Honda's organizational structure, characterized by its decentralization, empowers regional decision-making, further underscoring its commitment to becoming a truly global player in the automotive industry. Now let's turn our attention to Mitsubishi, where we find a company with a rich history of international involvement, leveraging strategies such as joint ventures. Mitsubishi has actively pursued international expansion through joint ventures and FDIs. The source highlights a notable example of this strategy, a joint venture with Daimler-Benz for the production of minivans in Spain. This partnership allowed Mitsubishi to tap into a new market and leverage technological expertise to gain a further insight into the scope and scale of Mitsubishi's internationalization. Let's take a look at some of the data points from their recent performance. Overseas production in July 2024 totaled 41,228 units, showcasing that a significant amount of their manufacturing is beyond Japan's borders. Exports in the same month reached 20,674 units, showcasing their global engagement in the marketplace. These figures, alongside other data points, prove that Mitsubishi have truly taken on an international perspective. Having taken a look at the individual paths Honda and Mitsubishi have taken, let's have a look at the similarities and differences to analyse their different approaches. Both companies share a strong and common Japanese heritage and a reliance on FDI and exports as the key drivers of their international growth. They also share the ambition to become global players, offering vehicles designed for a worldwide audience. However, on the other side, the differences are quite large. Whereas Mitsubishi's joint ventures with Daimler-Benz suggest a possible emphasis on strategic partnerships and a targeted regional approach, as evidenced by their production in Spain. On the other hand, Honda's early move to the US and their focus on global vehicles point towards a broader and more market-driven approach. Several factors that could contribute to these differences are historical context. Honda's early foray into the US market in 1982 may have shaped their subsequent strategy choices in later years. Resource profiles. Each company's unique set of resources and capabilities, including technological expertise and financial strength, likely influence their internationalization decisions. And lastly, management philosophy. Variations in risk tolerance and strategic vision of each company leadership can also play a role in whether they decide to take a hold of the marketplace. Now, let's evaluate the strengths and potential concerns or weaknesses associated with each company's internationalization strategy. Honda. The positives. Honda benefits from its early moving advantage in the US manufacturing marketplace, establishing a strong foothold in a crucial market in upcoming years. Their global vehicle approach allows them to target a much wider range, potentially maximizing their economies of scale. Additionally, their decentralized structure could foster a greater responsibility to the local market and see each of the nuances. The potential concerns is managing a globally dispersed network presents inherent complexities such as communication from head office. Honda needs to strike a balance between adapting to the global vehicle design to meet the demands of a diverse market, while maintaining cost-efficient and brand consistency in their products. Mitsubishi. Positives of Mitsubishi's strategies use joint ventures such as the Daimler-Benz, enables them to access new marketplace and with technologies and expertise with a lower risk. However, a reliance on specific markets or partners could expose Mitsubishi to risk associated with economic or political instability in those regions, or potential conflicts with partners. Ensuring consistent quality and brand image across a variation of products is key to keeping them on the same path. In conclusion, our exploration of Honda and Mitsubishi reveals two compelling examples of successful internationalization, each marked by unique approaches and varying degrees of international involvement. Honda's early commitment to global expansion, coupled with its focus on global vehicles and decentralized structure, has propelled its rise to a truly global power in the automotive industry. Mitsubishi, on the other hand, have strategically leveraged joint ventures and targeted regional expansion to establish a strong international presence, as evidenced by its production and exports figures. These contrasting strategies highlight the need for companies to tailor their internationalization based on their specific goals, resources, and competitive landscape, whether it's a bold early entry, like Honda, or a more measured approach, like Mitsubishi. This has been my slides today. These are my references. Thank you and enjoy.